Hey everyone, Mr.Cox here from Cox Martial Arts. I hope you're having a great week. We just got through training in some Jiu-Jitsu classes at our school with Carlos Machado Jiu-Jitsu. What a great program. It's a lot of fun. We have some amazing adults and juniors that are a part of it. Not only do we do Taekwondo, but we also have an amazing Jiu-Jitsu program that we love for you to see. Well, hey, we're talking about goals for this testing cycle. And the first 2 weeks, we focus on goals with ourselves. How do you set a SMART goal with yourself? And everything we do is about SMART goals. And in case you're not familiar with SMART goals, the way we explain it, as it's explained in a lot of different leadership trainings, is specific to what you're doing. Is it motivating? Does it motivate you? Is it something that motivates you and gets you happy to think about that if you would achieve it, it would make, bring joy in your life? Is it something that's achievable? All right, can you actually do it? Is it realistic? For instance, if I wanted to become a 9th degree black belt next year, that is not an achievable goal, so it's not a SMART goal. Could I eventually become a 9th degree black belt? Yes, absolutely. But could I do it next year? No. Now, is it something that is relevant to your life? Okay, does it fit in line with what you're doing? I live in Texas. If my SMART goal is I want to live in Alaska, but I'm going to stay here for the next 10 years, but I want to live in Alaska for a year from now, it's not really a SMART goal because all my life is here. Now, if I'm working on moving to a different state, that'd be different, but you want to think about what is those SMART goals, and then is it trackable? Is it something that you can tangibly track, right? Instead of just doing a broad scope of, I want to do X, well, be more specific of how you want to do it and make sure you can track your progress so you can see what you're doing. Common thing a lot of people do to start the new year is tracking weight loss goals, workout goals, financial goals, making budgets, watching their body weight, their body fat index, things like that. So trackable goals is such a huge thing. With that being said, we talked about it with ourselves. Now we're moving into what do SMART goals look like with our family. So we go first yourself, then your family, then your friends, or your extended family, and then the community. How do we define family when we talk about it here at Cox Martial Arts? Family can be not just blood relatives, but could also be very close friends. It's someone that you interact with on a daily basis. That would be your family. Obviously, siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, absolutely are family. But we're talking about more about people that are directly in your life every day. So how can you set a SMART goal with those family members that are you really, really close to you? Usually the same household is what we want to think about. Well, one of the things that we encourage our students with and you with is make sure to help your family members inside of your household, are very, very close relatives or friends, set goals that you can help encourage them with. So maybe it's a goal that they don't think they can achieve because they don't have the confidence. For us, we might use martial arts as an example. Hey, I can't wait to see you on the mat. I know you don't think you're ready yet, but do that first class, and let's set a SMART goal of doing your first class 1 week this month. And then after that's done, I'm going to take you to dinner because I'm going to celebrate with you. Or maybe we have a special get together at our house and we just celebrate the fact that you tried something new and that you're trying to venture out and do different things. Maybe for some kids, it's a subject at school, approaching it from a different way. Maybe it's at your household, trying to spend more family time together, being intentional with nighttime connection or morning time connection. So these are SMART goals that you can set with your family. For our family, we make sure that when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do, we keep each other accountable with always doing our devotions. Then after that, we make sure we have breakfast, and then we start our daily routines. Another thing we do is we make sure that whenever we're eating at the table, there's no electronics. We also look to make sure that at nighttime, we always give time to wind down by doing things like a family game, talking, connecting, and making sure that we're not looking at our phones or watching TV right before we go to bed. So these are SMART goals that will apply to your family immediately. If you're married, SMART goals with your significant other, your wife, or with your husband would be how to keep each other accountable with things that motivate them, helping them, or maybe things they struggle with. Again, finances, health, emotional support. So these are things we're going to talk about with our students for the next 2 weeks, is how can you meet your family's needs in setting those SMART goals inside of your household to help make this year the best it's ever been, and to be ready for when the struggles of life come. Well, hey, I love you guys. I hope you have a great week. On behalf of Miss Cox, myself, my daughters, Alana and Kyrene, we can't wait to see you in class. Invite a friend to try, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.